Dear students, good afternoon. Today I am going to talk on Music for a While by Dilys Rose. Introduction of the author. Dilys Rose was born in Glasgow in 1954. She is a Scottish fiction writer and poet. She studied at Edinburgh University. She has been teaching creative writing since 2001 in Edinburgh University. She is currently Director of the MSc in Creative Writing by Online Learning. She has won many awards. She is the author of 4 collections of short stories. Number 1, Our Lady of the Pickpockets, 1989. Number 2, Red Tides, 1993. Number 3, War Dolls, 1998. Number 4, Lord of Illusions, 2005. She also wrote poetry collections such as number 1, Madame Doubtfire's Dilemma, 1989. Number 2, Lure, 2003. Number 3, When I Wear My Leopard Hat, 1997. Number 4, The Body Work, 2007. Dilys Rose novel Pest Maiden was published in 1999. She has been involved in collaboration with musicians and visual artists, most recently with composer Stephen Daisley on Fatal Attraction. Her latest book is Finset 2008, collaboration with Karen Knight and illustrated by Laurie Hastings and Polly Telwal. Her novel Unspeakable was published by Fried Books in 2017. At present, she lives in Edinburgh. Summary. This is a story about two musicians, but it is not about solo musician. A rare and a lonely creature spend time in concert hall and they are from distinct background. This is a story about duo or musical partners. The word duo means the partners who perform music together. The musical partners include folkies, rockers, jazzers, rappers, and hip hoppers. These musicians play music for young, cooler audience. Here the author mentions herself as she is not young and cool. She is not going to call the above mentioned musicians as musician at all. Then whom she calls as musician here? She is going to talk on musicians who have spent hours to practice musical instruments regularly. They have plan in their life. They have multi-talented skills in their past. They don't wear any facial jewel unless they fulfill their strong desire. This musician remains same in all the centuries. Here the author talks about the classical musicians such as pianist, a person who play piano instrument, harpist, a person play a musical instrument with the strings attached to frame, and timpanist, a person play large drums in an orchestra. If they are luck, stay in a nice room or else in boarding house, wherever they may be, they used to keep their instruments safely by the bedside. They wear unfamiliar, neat, and clean clothes. As musicians, they travel a lot and adapt required facilities. Here, the author talks about the two young musicians, not yet 20 years old, have played musical instruments in 23 countries. Anybody who plays any instrument is termed as musician. So far, the author hasn't mentioned musician's gender, appearance, and background to whom she is talking about. One musician is a boy who plays violin, the other one is a girl who plays piano. They are equally good in playing instruments. They have worked hard, and a consequence, they are receiving awards with a big round of applause on the stage. They have an opportunity to go to an international travel. They buy their shoes in Italy, sunglasses in Singapore, and their jackets in Hong Kong. The boy's violin is made 5,000 miles away from his birthplace. On the other hand, the girl travels rarely with her instrument and plays with available piano instrument. Whatever she has, she managed to play with that instruments. She asks questions at others. As she aware, whatever knowledge she has, she asks questions on it. People answer her questions without telling her what she needs to know. The boy and the girl have the same surname. I mean, surname, it's a family name. Um, they belong to the same family, uh, but they are not siblings. Here, the author says she's not mentioning them as siblings. Then, who they are? We'll see. They may be second cousins, a child of a parent's first cousin, but not too close to each other. They may be second cousins, but they're not that much close. They are free to be attracted to each other, but not have sexual chemistry in the mind of either the boy or the girl at the time of this story. Their parents or relatives are feeling proud of their children who fortunately blessed with a photogenic smile, bodily charm and stay indoors. Their child must practice instruments in the evenings while the other children watching TV and listening latest hit songs. They wake up early and engaging themselves in activities which is God given quality or it is in their genetics. On the other hand, the other children indulge in deep sleep. At a young age, they earn money and help their family members. As time progresses, the musicians have achieved a success by their talent and hard work. After they reach a peak too, they remain honest, down to earth person. They're always humble. They don't uh, show arrogant, rude at others. They are down to earth person to everyone. The boy and girl are in the airport departure waiting room of the capital city of their homeland. Though three officers declare the boy and girl possess bona fide musicians too, security guard checks their luggages, whether they have black money, illegal substances, firearms, and explosives. Playing the game checkers in airport has become a tradition. The boy prefers the game chess. They play the game to win as it is in their blood. No one knows when they have got the spirit, whether it is always been there or come at some stage of their careers. The girl has won the third game in a row. The boy feels bored in playing game now. There is an announcement over the tannoy. Tannoy, which means it's a communicate. Through tannoy they can give a instruction. They can give instructions by means of a public address system. It's a public address system. They can give a message through it. That uh, through that tannoy they announced that all flights would be delayed. Rebels from the Liberation Army has taken control of the conservatoire. Conservatoire, it's a musical academy Military defense have grenades, a small explosive device designed to be thrown by hand, and submachine guns by controlling. They use submachine guns for controlling the audience crowd. The boy and girl becomes speechless. They have been invited to visit the conservatoire, to participate in the conference, to participate uh, to to participate in that conference. Uh, they have to be neatly dressed. They have done so many practices before participating in that conference. Actually, in that conservatoire, they invite the boy and girl to that concert for giving honor as guests. They would like to honor the boy and girl as guest of honor in that conference. Some days ago, they declined their former teacher's invitation to give a short recital as they have engaged with other activities. They are going to participate in an international festival, and so they need calm, relaxation, and practice. If before going to give any performance, we need a calm, relaxation, and practice. Then only we can give a good performance on the stage. So here the boy also need calm, relaxation, and practice. The boy has planned to decline the offer in the conservatoire. The boy now he has a second thought. They have got in the aeroplane, so now he would like to go back to his native place. Like he has second thought. Okay, it's difficult to go to that conservatoire to attend that festival. They will face so many obstacles before performing in that conference. So that he has second thought to go back to his home country. But the girl is very stubborn in her idea. She tries some of the possible ways to attend the program. They argue with each other. The boy points out the troubles they may face if suppose they attend that festival. The girl equally says that they have to attend a musical academy festival for the sake of their ancestor namesake, and then the place where they born and their family members. So she says we have to uh, go to that musical academy and attend that festival. They argue without serious thought. They get another invite from the conference hall, which is decorated with semi precious gemstone, wooden frame, and so on. Conference hall, how it seems to be, it is decorated with uh, so many ornaments, such as precious gemstone, wooden frame, etc. After the boy and girl said that teachers, friends, and competitors held their hand tightly with each other as they know they are important people in their lives. Security asked the passengers to stay in the waiting hall until the plane take off. Landlines are blocked and signal not found on a mobile phone. Passengers are asked to keep calm and behave sensibly. The girl shrinks because of fear. The boy stares at the grounded planes, and sometimes something goes in his mind whether he would play the Debussy. Debussy is a French composer who is said to be have created impressionism and music. So he just has a doubt in his mind whether he would play that Debussy music the next day. It is their first public performance of the violin sonata. They have been practicing for months. It is their dream. If they miss this performance, they will feel very bad, upset. For months, they have been practicing. It's not an easy thing. It is their dream. A messy man, messy, he's not properly comb his hair, comes and stares at the boy for a long time in a shock. Then the boy opens the case and takes the violin to play. The violin sounds its depth and comforts for the broken hearts. The boy and girl play the instruments and other enjoys the music. But the boy and girl do entertain when they play now when the plane take off. Until that they just have something worried, something is just eating up in their mind. They just afraid whether they are going to perform their um, whether they are going to perform their uh, competition or not. Some passengers attack the security barriers, and so they hear several gunshots. Nobody is hurt, but two women and one man are taken away by the guards. The plane takes off, leave the ground to begin the journey in the air at midnight. In the small hours, they reach their destination. After long distance traveling, they reach the hotel. Their clothes are crumpled and messy. Crumpled, it's folded. Messy, their hair, it's not properly combed. It's something mixed together, not in a proper manner. They go to the musical academy. They are booked to play the instrument at noon. They seem to be very tired. Yeah, now their dream it's going to be happen. They are going to do their performance on the stage, but now they seem to be so tired after face so many obstacles. They reach that place. Conclusion. The author highlights the classical musician's hardships in this short story. She explores the struggles hardships faced by the musicians. Though they become physically tired, their spirit leads them to give wonderful performance on the stage. She beautifully portrays the hardships faced by the classical musicians in an excellent manner. Thank you, girls. If you're having doubts, please ask me over the phone or by sending message. Thank you.